Excuse me. Excuse me. Do you know why we pulled you over today? Exactly. It's because you're not subscribed. So you better fix that right now, or we're gonna have to take you in. Okay, so here we are with another article on the iPad Pro. So I feel like you all seen the video that was quite sad, right? We don't know what's going to happen. But if you guys were here last stream, you probably already know. Maybe you watched the video. I feel like we have 5 views. Awesome. Anyways, the iPad Pro might be in trouble. We handled this topic like I feel like last night. Or not last night, it was a couple of nights ago. Anyways, it was obviously going in on the mini LED shortages that Apple is facing right now, and it means that probably might not give us a new mini LED entry. Especially the 11-inch might drop or might never get the mini LED version. And now there are rumors of the iPad Pro, both 11-inch and 12.9-inch sizes, getting OLED. So let's see how true that is.
Apple's rumored to be planning OLED iPad Pro in both 11-inch and 12.9-inch sizes. Apple plans to launch new iPad Pro models with OLED displays in both 11-inch and 12.9-inch sizes in the future, according to a report published today by Ross Young, co-founder and CEO of research firm Display Supply Chain Consultants. Looking at tablets beyond 2022, we expect to see Apple shake up this category again by launching OLED iPad Pros, wrote Young. While mini LED display technology is currently limited to the 12.9-inch iPad Pro, with no mini LED version of the 11-inch iPad Pro expected this year, Young believes OLED models will be available in both sizes.
Yeah, I would say that OLED isn't too far off, especially with the Neo OLED that Samsung is bringing in, right? I feel like Neo OLED is better. OLED, please no. I mean, I understand that a lot of people are saying that OLED is a problematic thing, especially when you're talking about brightness, when you're talking about color accuracy. But the panels that Apple is buying from Samsung are quite decent, and especially like these are expensive panels. That's probably why the device is so expensive, right? But these are expensive panels. We're not talking about like the LG television, like the I don't know, the B television, the B OLED television line that only get about 300 nits of brightness. We're talking about decent OLED screens. So I would say that it's just basically something that you will see the quality in there. It's just, look at the iPhone, right? The iPhone has a very bright screen, a very color accurate screen. So I think Apple is going to make sure it's calibrated in a good way. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Now, what I do worry about is obviously the device getting more expensive, because OLED, I feel like OLED is more expensive than mini LED. And besides that, especially if they go with Neo OLED, right? That's crazy. But I think that they're gonna wait for that technology to mature a little bit. But yeah, when they went from what was it, LCD? I feel like something like that, or LED, to mini LED, you already saw a little bit of a price increase, and OLED is probably going to do the same. So I'm not into that. So you never know, but like for now, I hope the price is going to stay the same, because like the iPad Pro is getting quite expensive. I'm not gonna lie with you.
Young cited a recent report from Korean website The Elect that claimed LG is aiming to supply OLED displays for 11-inch and 12.9-inch iPad Pro models, while Samsung is also said to be aiming to supply OLED displays for the 11-inch model only. The report said these iPad Pro models are currently expected to launch in 2024. The Elect claimed that the OLED displays will be low-power LTPO panels, which could allow for future iPad Pro models to have a wider promotion refresh rate range between 10 Hz and 120 Hz, in line with the iPhone 13 Pro models. iPad Pro models have already supported promotion since 2017, but with a refresh rate between 24 Hz and 120 Hz. A refresh rate as low as 10 Hz would allow for even more power efficiency. The displays are also expected to utilize a two-stack tandem structure for increased brightness and a longer lifespan, FIRSTCLICKS said. Young has proven to be a reliable source of display-related information for future Apple products. Last year, for example, he accurately claimed that the new iPad mini would feature an 8.3-inch display with the home button removed. He was also first to report that the 14-inch and 16-inch MacBook Pro would feature promotion displays. Related roundup.
Yeah, I would say that it makes kind of sense that they moved to OLED, since they have been working with these OLED screens on the iPhone for a really long time now. Kind of makes sense to move to OLED on the iPad Pro as well, since you can, like, if it's the quality of the iPhone, I think we're good. I see some concern for LG being one of the suppliers. Listen, Apple is so tight with the supply chain and quality control. Like, Tim Cook, the head of Apple currently, is the supply chain master on this planet. There's no one better in supply chaining, if that's even a word, than Tim Cook. So I'm like, I don't think you understand. Like, this is not going to be a Pixel LG screen, okay? Like, LG might be able to do that to Google. For some reason, I'm not even sure how that's happening, or it's not happening currently, but how that happened in the first place. But that's not going to happen to Apple. Like, I feel like that would be, especially with, like, these devices, right? Like, obviously never with the iPhone, because that is insane. Like, the iPhone is the product from Apple. But I feel like the iPad is still a very important product. They're not going to do that with their flagship iPad, the iPad Pro. No. That's never gonna happen. But yeah, I would say it makes sense. It makes decent sense. Anyways, I still don't understand how this double layer will help increasing the lifespan of preventing burn-in issues. OLED lifetime decreases with brightness. It's also something that's fucking annoying about OLED. To achieve 1000 nits brightness, you can do it from one single stack device, and it will have a lifetime of L hours. Okay. You could also achieve it through having tandem stack, where each of the two stacks devices contributes 500 nits. In general, you will have half the brightness. You quadruple the lifetime. Oh, interesting. Such a device would then output a total of 1000 nits with a lifetime of 4 hours. Ah, interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, like, I'm not an engineer, but that sounds really cool. That sounds really fucking cool. So, anyways, we're going to have to wait for what's going to happen here. I would say that OLED makes sense. I'm happy with mini LED, but I know, like, Apple is not the only one. I feel like the mini LED supply chain is broken. It's completely broken. It's mental. And I feel like, even if you're Tim Cook, like, it's crazy right now. It's absolutely crazy right now. Like, it's mental. Like, they already have a lot of mini LED devices that they're bringing out right now, and I'm surprised that it's going as well as it is right now. It's crazy. Like, mini LED is crazy at the moment, and OLED, obviously, like, with Samsung being such a big producer of these screens and chips, you will probably be good there. And LG, obviously, is also like an OLED king, so we will be fine. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that was it for today in terms of articles. I think. Let me refresh